The most popular boy in school bullied only me. He even threatened me to confess my love to him, and recorded the video and spread it to the internet, causing me to be humiliated and bullied by the entire school. In the end, I couldn't take it anymore and ended my own life, but luckily, I was reborn. 12 hours before my death this time, I decided to change from being a bully to bullying others. I pulled out my phone, quickly typing a short yet ruthless message, and sent it to an unregistered number. A sly smile crept onto my lips. Just wait and see the magic happen. I promise, this will be a spectacular show. Now, all I had to do was wait. It didn't take long before the class bell rang. I grabbed my bag and glanced down once more at the message I had received a few minutes ago. This is going to be fun. I walked out of the classroom at a leisurely pace. The football players stood by the staircase, eagerly waiting to see me walk into what they believed would be the most humiliating prank of my life. I locked eyes confidently with the most popular guy, Keith Blackwood, flashing him a ridiculously sweet smile. For a moment, surprise flickered across his face, but he quickly masked it with his usual arrogant smirk. However, when I stopped in my tracks instead of walking toward him, one of his eyebrows quirked up. Sorry, but I won't be making the same mistake twice. In my mind, I counted down, 3, 2, 1. Keith, a furious voice echoed down the hallway. I tilted my head slightly, raising my brows toward the direction of the sound. Keith seemed stunned for a moment, first looking away, then snapping his gaze back to me. Right then, his girlfriend, Michelle, came storming out from the adjacent hallway, looking absolutely furious. Keith, you're cheating on me? How dare you do this to me? Her rage blinded her from noticing what was about to happen. I counted down in my head again, 3, 2. Keith, I swear, I'm going to. The moment she stepped onto the banana peel, Michelle froze, suddenly realizing what was happening. Her face turned ghostly pale. At the same time, the entire hallway fell silent, everyone's expressions filled with fear and panic. Michelle, Keith shouted, but it was too late. A blood-curdling scream echoed through the hall as Eastwood High's most beloved goddess, Michelle Rodriguez, lost all grace and crashed onto the floor. I watched the scene unfold with satisfaction before turning around and walking away without hesitation. Astrid, I quickened my pace, completely ignoring the boy chasing after me. Astrid, wait, he yelled. I could tell from his tone that he was pissed, but I didn't care. Before I could get much farther, he grabbed my hand, spinning me around to face him. Are you deaf, Ace? Keith growled. I yanked my hand back forcefully, taking a step back to put some distance between us. First of all, stop calling me Ace, we're not friends, Keith Blackwood. I warned, pointing a finger at him. Second, I don't want to talk to you. Can't you just leave me alone? Shock flickered across Keith's face. I bit the inside of my cheek to stop myself from laughing. Not used to people standing up to you, huh? Well, too bad. Keith, you won't be getting any of that respect from me. I turned to walk away, but he grabbed me again. Astrid, I'm not. Smack. My palm collided with his cheek, the sound echoing through the hallway. My eyes blazed with fury, my voice void of any regret or remorse. I told you not to touch me. Keith lifted his head, his expression darkening dangerously, but I didn't flinch. Instead, I tilted my chin up, meeting his glare with an equally icy stare. Seeing the red imprint on his cheek made my satisfaction skyrocket. If they found out a girl slapped him, that would be embarrassing enough, but if they found out it was me, that would be even worse. Keith took a step closer. How dare you? I didn't back down. Instead, I smirked. What? Are you going to hit me? I'm not afraid of you, Keith Blackwood. If you don't stay away from me, I won't hesitate to slap you again. And if you keep messing with me, you'll end up just like your precious girlfriend. My lips curled into a wicked smile. Keith wasn't stupid. He understood the hidden message behind my words immediately. You, he looked utterly stunned. Yes, me. I replied confidently. That trap you set for me? Well, I simply returned the favor. I waved my phone in front of him with a smug grin. All it took was one message, one little text, telling your girlfriend that you were cheating, and she came charging like a raging bull. Her anger and stupidity blinded her enough to walk straight into the trap. How sad. Keith looked shaken, as if trying to piece together how I had figured it out. I sighed. You should go check on your girlfriend. That fall looked painful. Flashing him one last sweet smile, I turned and walked away. Behind me, Keith clenched his fists tightly. I don't know how you did it, but I swear, Astrid Thompson, you'll pay for this. The rest of the school day passed quickly. None of my former bullies dared to mess with me. After the last bell rang, I tried calling my best friend Viola for what felt like the 100th time, but once again, it went straight to voicemail. Something felt off. Even if she was busy, Viola never ignored my calls this many times. Maybe I should track her location, I thought, but just as I was about to, my phone rang. Viola. I quickly answered. You crazy girl, what's going on? Hold on, a familiar voice interrupted me. I froze. Keith, I'm touched. Nerd, you actually recognized my voice. I gritted my teeth, tightening my grip on my phone. Why do you have Viola's phone? Why don't you come down to the basketball court and see for yourself? He replied lazily. From the background, I suddenly heard a muffled scream. Viola, I shouted, immediately recognizing her voice.